Don, we are waiting for Don.
Oh.
Good afternoon. Please rise for the presentation of colors by the Embry-Riddle Air Force ROTC Color Guard and the singing of the National Anthem of the Federative Republic of Brazil and the National Anthem of the United States of America. Please be seated. Good afternoon. I am Israel Trapto, Vice Chancellor and Head of Central and South America. It is my privilege to welcome you to the graduation of the class of 2023 of the Aviation English for Air Traffic Controllers offered by Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in partnership with the Department of Airspace Control of the Brazilian Air Force. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our stage guests at the platform party for this afternoon. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Members of the platform, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Dr. Kenneth Witcher, Dean, College of Aviation, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. General Andre Jensen, Administrative Director, DECEA. Dr. John Wattred, Chancellor, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Colonel Cristiano Uzeda, Department of Airspace Control, and Mr. Don Tubes, Chair, Aviation English Department, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Please join me in demonstrating our appreciation to our distinguished guests. Thank you, and please be seated. In addition to our platform party, we would also like to recognize some special guests here with us today. Please hold your applause until everyone has been recognized. These individuals have been fundamental for the success of this program, offering knowledge, insights, and putting in a lot of hard work to ensure our students have the best experience possible. Distinguished guests, as I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Mr. Michael McCormick, Assistant Professor of Air Traffic Management, College of Aviation. Ms. Elizabeth Matthews, Assistant Professor of Aerospace and Occupational Safety, College of Aviation. Ms. Jennifer Roberts, Curriculum Chair, Aviation English Department. Ms. Rachel Herman, Instructor, College of Aviation. Please join me in demonstrating our appreciation to our distinguished guests. Thank you. It is a great pleasure to congratulate all of our accomplished graduates today. Welcome to all of you, including colleagues and friends, to the most important and anticipated event on the program calendar on this past 2 weeks, the graduation. Today's event is the highlight of 2 very demanding, challenging, yet rewarding weeks. The program you have attended has been developed and customized to deliver high-quality training and education for a group of professionals that share an amazing background. Even though we have been calling you students for the past couple of weeks, some of you for the past year, you are actually the backbone of the Brazilian air traffic management activities in airspace sovereignty. We are so honored to have the opportunity to host you on our Daytona Beach campus. Now, it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium Dr. John Wattred, Chancellor, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
Good afternoon, everyone, and to the students. On behalf of Embry-Riddle, congratulations. We are so pleased to have you here for the last 2 weeks. And you're actually the 5th cohort of students that have come from Brazil to go through this 2-week project. And what you learn from the past, so you're gaining the knowledge of the previous cohorts that have gone through before you. And I know the Aviation English team, you've had Aviation English activities, you've had air traffic control activities, but you've also had some fun as well. There's been fun activities going around, and I know the group together, just that time together for 2 weeks here on campus and seeing activities, you've really enjoyed that. So the 16 students, you're part of a larger group that went through the Aviation English program. So there was originally in year 2 of the program, there was over 300 of you that went through the 10-month program, and you were all very successful. And actually, you were very, very successful because you are the top of the class. You're the ones that rose to the top 10 students that really did well that earned the right to come here to Daytona Beach to get this extra 2 weeks of training with the instructors in person. So congratulations to you all. You should be very proud of yourself for what you've done. So, this is Embry-Riddle started in 1943 in Brazil, when just at the war effort we went down there. Embry-Riddle, John Paul Riddle was the one that took Embry-Riddle down there. And it's interesting, as I've looked back, and we've got some archive photographs, and one of them I've used several times in presentations to our colleges. There's a picture of aviation or English being taught in Brazil in 1943, and now 78 years later, or 80 years, we're still teaching English in Brazil. So it's a continual effort, and it's continued that we, Embry-Riddle, are partnering with Brazil to support this great effort going through. And we really appreciate DECEA, Brigadier General Janssen and Colonel Ureda for being here in person to be with you for this presentation, because that shows the importance of what and the meaning of this program is to everyone that's going through it. So I know that you are going to go back home with great memories. I know some of you, this is the first time you've actually been outside of Brazil and coming here to the US and coming to Embry-Riddle and coming to Daytona Beach. So thank you. Congratulations for a job well done, and I know this is going to, you'll remember this experience for many years to come, and you've gained a lot of experience for your job and your future, and it is important that you did this while you were working. So it's on top of being a full-time air traffic controller working, you were doing, learning the English and going through the program, so congratulations to you all, and well done.
Thank you, Dr. Otred. I'll switch over to my phone because this podium is not high enough. Now it's my pleasure to invite to the podium General Andre Johnson, Administrative Director, Department of Airspace Control.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here in such a special occasion. I'd like to start addressing to our dear students with a little story. I'd like to tell you a little story. The ancient Roman navigators, they used to name the winds. And there was a certain kind of wind, very rare, that was called ob portus, which means towards the port of destination. And that was the origin of the word opportunity. But there was a little detail. The wind was very rare. So the crew of the ships, they had to be very prepared to take the benefits of this kind of wind that was very rare. And that were you, because you were prepared to take the opportunity. You pushed hard, you committed, you were dedicated, and you got the results. So that's the opportunity was taken by you. So it's very important for you to understand that you are top 10 in the group that started with the EATC, and it's very important here. So having said that, I'd like to congratulate you for all the achievement that you made, and looking forward to see you back in Brazil with another view of the things after having this experience of 2 weeks integrating and interacting with professors, teachers, students from all over the world, and ATCOs as well from here, from the United States. And for most of you, it was the first experience abroad, which is very important. So it's going to be a lifetime experience for you all. So I'd like to congratulate you, and I'd like you to extend our congratulations to our commanders, which released you to be here for those 2 weeks. It's very important, and I wish you the best luck. And I also want to take this chance to thank all the instructors, all the teachers, all the management of Embry-Riddle that is behind all that, and the partnership that we have with Embry-Riddle in this particular program for 3 years. It's a very successful program. We can see the results. We can see the increase of the level 4 and up that we have according to ICAO standards. So it's a success. And as you said, Mr. Dr. John, it is an evolving program. We still have to do some adjustments, but our administration, the DECEA, is very satisfied with the results so far. So I hope, and I look forward for the next class, at least the 2 next classes. I'm looking forward to see them here, and they are going to look at the success of these students here to push harder and trying to have this kind of experience that you have here. So I'd like to thank you all, and I wish you a very safe trip back to Brazil, and we see you there. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, General, for your words. Now it is my pleasure to invite to the podium Dr. Ken Witcher, Dean of the College of Aviation, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it. Well, congratulations, everybody. What a great day. And not only do we get to congratulate you today for finishing this program, but your program that you completed last year. And I distinctively remember when we did the recognition for that program, we did one for this cohort just yesterday, as a matter of fact, how some of those students got a chance to speak and tell how it felt to be a student, how much they appreciated the program and what they got from the program. And that makes us feel good. So congratulations for that part. And we have a saying here in the States, in the background that I had, it says it pays to be a winner. And it just kind of goes on and talks about if you work really hard, do really good things come to you. So the work you put into this thing in that cohort last year has led many of you, the students in particular, to this opportunity over the last 2 weeks. So congratulations for that again. In our work here in the college, these are the coolest things we get to do. When we go to the graduations and see those folks walk across the stage, when we get to do these recognition ceremonies and see the results of what we put into it, those are really, really rewarding. And those are special to us. But I also want to tell you how proud I am of this program in particular, because we can talk about academic programs and things we do, and they all make a ton of sense. But if you want to see where we're having a real impact on not just a segment of the industry, but in this case, the part of this segment of the entire country, this program is certainly a classic example, the best example we have of going out and really making a difference. So proud of you. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the family. If we can do anything else to help you out as you move forward through your academic careers, please reach out to us. And congratulations again. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Witcher. Now, I would like to invite to the podium Mr. Don Tubes, Chair, Aviation English Department, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University.
I was talking to my colleague this morning, Jennifer Roberts, who's in the audience and who put a lot of hard work into this program. And she told me that the planned drone flying couldn't happen yesterday because of weather. And I thought to myself, oops. Now, I don't know if you know this expression in English or if you have a similar expression in Portuguese, but oops means I've messed something up. I've made an error. So I'll just explain why I said that. Some of you may know that we've been making a film, a short video about this program to be able to post on social media. And when I say we, it's been primarily Embry-Riddle's marketing and communication team, and specifically Katie Callahan, who's in the back of the room. And I had a small part in this. But in that small part, I was offering a description of this 2-week course. And one of the comments I made during that description was that among the air traffic control activities that students do, they also get to do fun stuff like flying drones. And I thought to myself, ooh, that actually did not happen. So what I'm hoping, and I haven't consulted with Embry-Riddle Legal or anyone like that, but I'm hoping that because we had planned to fly drones, I'm hoping that we can still leave that in the video, because it was our intention to fly drones. And I think in subsequent years, the students will actually get to fly drones. So yes. So when I have had an opportunity to talk with the students who have gone through this program, it's really heartwarming and it's exciting to see all of the work you've done, even to arrive here. So before this program even begins, having put in the work that has enabled you to come to this program is an achievement by itself. But in addition to that, the work you put into the program here and all of the investment of yourself that goes into that. But what I also see and what I also hear in your comments is the importance of relationships that you build as part of this program. And I believe I see that both in terms of your relationships with each other between the DECEA controllers who work in different syndactas and different regions, but also the relationships that you form with those of us in Embry-Riddle. And I don't know about this from your side, but I know that from our side, the people on our team who are involved in this program talk frequently about individuals that they have interacted with throughout the DECEA course throughout the year, but also specifically related to this program. And I know that Patricia, your name has come up often, and Natalia and Tiago when he was here. So I mean, you were very much in our living memory and very much in our storytelling, and good stories, but in our storytelling. And so I think that those relationships are maybe as important as the technical information that you learn while you're here. So to the students, I offer you congratulations. And I want to recognize that it's a wonderful opportunity for you to go through this program. But I also want to say that I think it's a wonderful opportunity for Embry-Riddle, because those of us involved in this program learn so much about you as individuals. We learn so much about Brazilian culture. And it really is a two-way exchange of information and insight and perspective. And so we do really get a lot from this beyond the simple transaction of air traffic control data. So congratulations. We look forward to seeing you and your colleagues back in subsequent years. And it's been a pleasure to get to know you and to be a part of this. So thank you.
Thank you, Don. Embry-Riddle values partnerships. The university itself was born in 1926 from a successful partnership between our founders, T. Higby Embry and John Paul Riddle. For nearly a century now, the university has engaged in several partnerships, including one of our most successful, which was Escola Técnica de Aviação in São Paulo. In 1943, like Dr. Otred mentioned, working side by side with the Brazilian Ministry of Aeronautics, John Paul Riddle, one of our founders, moved to São Paulo along with faculty, staff, and hardware to found the first academy for the recently born Brazilian Air Force, creating the legacy that is today the largest Air Force school or academy in Brazil. You fast forward 80 years, and one of our current most successful partnerships is again with the Brazilian Air Force. So today's ceremony shows how far our joint efforts can reach and how successful we are and we have been together for 80 years now. Now to the most expected moment of the afternoon. The faculty of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University are pleased to present the candidates of the Aviation English program for Air Traffic Controllers Certificate. Will Dr. Watrat and General Jensen please stand and approach stage center? As a group, will the candidates of the Aviation English for Air Traffic Controller Certificate please rise? Dr. Watrat, General Jensen, it is my honor to present the candidates for the Aviation English for Air Traffic Controllers Certificate as recommended by the faculty. Aguinaldo José de Freitas Jr. Armindo José Martins Pereira Neto. Carolina Andréia Melo da Frota Rosales. Fernanda Silva do Vale. Gustavo Costa Santos. Juliana Braga de Albuquerque Rego. Larissa Fernanda dos Anjos Teixeira. Lígia Leal Ribeiro. Lucas Ricardo Zaque Teixeira da Silva. Ludiane Belas Nunes. Natália de Andrade Raimundo. Natália Lima de Assis Esteves. Raíssa de Assis Silva Bergamachi. Hannah Carole Marinho Ronchi. Rafaela da Silva Laundeanger Costa. Tainá Pereira da Silva Aguiar. Thank you, Dr. Watret. Thank you, General Jensen. And this concludes the presentation of the Aviation English for Air Traffic Controller Certificates. And I do want you all to give yourselves a big round of applause. Before we wrap up, I have a few things I want to share with you. First of all, I must say, I really need to say that. Thank you for all 16 of you. On Monday afternoon, was it Monday afternoon, the brief that you did? Was, right? Yeah, Monday afternoon. That was one of the most intense moments I've ever seen in my life, positive, intense moments I've ever seen in my life inside of a classroom. And for me personally, it was extremely meaningful because it's easy to lose track of the human component that our job as a university represents. The office in Brazil is so dynamic, it's active, we have a lot of projects going on, people coming in and out to the United States, and it's kind of easy to not put the experience that you go through, what it means to you, as our priority. So thank you for reminding me of it, because it really was an amazing moment for me personally to see how much the job that we do, the work that we do in Brazil means for you as individuals, but also for you as air traffic controllers, for you as Brazilians, and for us as a nation. So thank you for that. Last night, I was watching, I do this every now and then, I was watching Ayrton Senna's films, recordings about his races and what he would do on track. And we all know who he is and what he stands for Brazil. But Ayrton Senna is probably the GOAT. It is the GOAT for Formula One. He's the greatest of all times in terms of racing. And he is one of my personal references, even though he passed when I was 1. So I actually never seen him racing. But 30 years down the line, and his name, his memory, his family still does so much for our country. I think we rely a lot on Senna's memory to see a lot of things going on. And I'm sure he is a reference for some of you as well. But what I mean by bringing up Senna is that you don't need to be an Ayrton Senna to bring change to Brazil. Our country needs it very much. Our country is a growing country, is an amazing country. I'm sure we all love it. But you don't need to be the greatest of all times in sports to make a difference for the country. I think you make a great difference for the country. Not only for what you do in your jobs. I mean, you control hundreds, if not thousands of flights every day. But what you stand for, the very reason why you were here, because you invested time and dedication and effort, probably giving up a lot on your personal life to make sure that you delivered the results, you were the best in class, and you were making a change, you were making a difference for Brazil. So congratulations to all of you. I'm honored to be part of this moment, and thank you for being extremely amazing Brazilians. Thank you. Well, we are delighted that you all could be here today to share this special occasion. We would like to invite you to join us in continuing the celebration at the reception that will be offered just outside those doors. And this concludes the graduation ceremony. Thank you very much.